All right, so this week Debbie and I are going to a totally different city. This is not the first time we've been to this city, but it's like, I think the fourth time now?
Yes.
Okay, so the first time, this is like 45 minutes away from me. I don't even like recommend that anyone invest that far away from themselves. However, or where you live, not themselves, but where you live. But the reason that we did is we ended up buying another property in our area that we'd like to buy in for $5,000, and we found it from a charity. We originally offered $15,000, which by the way was a deal anyways. But then when we did the inspection, it needed a lot of work, and we found out it was owned by charity. And we went back to the seller before we knew it was a charity. Went back to the seller and said it just needs way too much work. This is one we're going to need to probably pass on unless the seller will take $5,000. Well, they said yeah, they would. Found out it was a charity. And we said, do they have any others? And they said, yeah, they got a couple in this other city. So this is like a little ways away. It's a little bit more low end than what we typically deal in. But we went to see those two properties and said, would they take $5,000 for each of those? And they were offering, I don't know, they were asking what, 15, 14 is 15, somewhere in that area. 12 to 15 somewhere.
Right.
And we said, would they take $5,000 for each of those? And the agent said yes, as long as you paid the commission. And I said, well, what's the commission? She said $500 each. We said no brainer. So Debbie and I bought a package of 3 out the door. We paid the commission, title insurance, closing fees, everything. It was like $17,800. Well, we closed at noon that day, but 3 days before, we decided I would put an ad on Craigslist for seller financing for these properties. $2,500 down, $600 a month, $595 a month. 5-year balloon for seller financing, what we call land contracts in Michigan. And we closed at 12:30. We rushed to get over here. We had a 3 o'clock show. We went to see like maybe 2 houses in between, but that was about it. We got to the first showing at 3 p.m. late, and there was 30 some people waiting for us. I mean, Debbie and I were like, oh crud, the whole front porch, and we were, wasn't it, Deb?
It was, yeah, it was pretty amazing.
It was like, holy crap!
Party going on.
So all of a sudden we were like, okay. And this guy pulled us aside inside. He's like, hey, look, I'll give you $3,500 and I'll give you the first month's payment. So $4,100 basically I'll give you to move in. Well, we only paid $5,000, right? And $600 a month. So he gave us a deposit right then on the spot. Anyways, so we ended up moving those 2 houses within 8 days from the day we closed. We closed on a Thursday. A week later, Friday, the 8th day after, we had both of them signed, sealed, delivered, people moving in because we had those applications done so quickly and deposits in hand. The other house, they gave us $2,500 down and $595 a month, just like we were asking. So we got almost all of our money out of them initially. And the only reason the second one we didn't get a deposit the first day is when Debbie and I went there it really was gross. I mean, it was so dirty and it needed to be painted. It smelled, didn't it, Deb?
Oh, it was horrible. It was one of the worst, truly.
It was one of the worst ones. And even Debbie and I, the first person came in to go see it at the open house, which was after the other one that we had 30 people. And she walked in, walked right out. We're like, what's wrong? She said, I don't want those. And so we said, that's it, we're leaving. We didn't want to either. Oh, we don't want, I mean, we were like, we got to get something. We got to dress this pig up a little bit. So we left that house, and we were on the way, and I called the painter. I said, I want you to start tomorrow. I want you to paint as much as you can and get it clean. Just at least so it smells nice and it looks better. Because people can't visualize. That's one of the biggest things about handyman specials is people cannot visualize. So we left, and on the way after we had left, we got a text from a woman who said, where are you guys? I'm here at the house to meet you. We said, well, we're going to have some painting and cleaning. We can show it to you next Tuesday. That was Thursday. We said next Tuesday, like 5 days later. She said, I really want it now. And we said, seriously, no, you don't. It really needs a lot of work. She goes, no, seriously, my father and my brothers are carpenters and they can do anything. Well, we've heard that before. So we just said, we'll meet you Tuesday. She came Tuesday, right on the table, threw her $2,500 down and said, I'll take it. We're like, okay. And we sold those for that one. It needed more work. We did do some work too. We put some plumbing in it, and did we pay $1,000 for painting? Yes. I think painting and cleaning, we put about $1,000 in it. No, close to that. Or we put $1,000 in plumbing, and I think 600 or something into
right. Oh, I don't know what it ended up because we
painting or something. Anyways, we did put about $1,500 in that one. So we put more into that one.
I-94 east.
That's our GPS telling us. And we try to program in all of our property. We got like 13, so now we're coming back to this area. The bottom line is we're coming back to this area. And we bought another one last week that we're closing on this Thursday. We have an open house today, so we're going to see how that goes. Hopefully there's going to be 30 people there too. And we're going to try to buy some more. We can't get them for $5,000, but even at 13 grand, we're selling them as is. Basically, we're trying to get them for between 12 and 15 grand, selling them as is, handyman specials for like 35, seller financing. So we'll see what we find out today when we go check out these 14, 15. Shores, which happens to be the very first city I ever lived in, Debbie, with this, like my first house. She's over here looking at the stuff. Okay, look at this house. It's very, very cute looking. It's got great curb appeal. It is in an area of almost all brick homes and newer construction homes across the street. I mean, look at those. Some of them are newer. Some of them are maybe from the 50s or late 50s, 60s. But this is like really near Lake St. Clair, which is goes into one of the Great Lakes, Lake Huron, but it's not far from here, and that is a really, really desirable area. The closer you get to the lake, of course, the more valuable it is. So we're going to go inside and check this out. This one's a HUD home, so it looks like it's got nice windows, nice siding, nice garage, isn't it?
Nice garage, yeah.
It looks like it's in great shape. I mean, this is cute. I don't even know why they took this up. They don't need this because I think the bank probably did it, but they really don't need it because that height right there is lower than it needs to be. So I would take that off and leave it as a nice little. Look, it's got a great door, Debbie. These people took some pride in this house. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. It is actually.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Alrighty. It needs carpet cleaning. I hate when they do this drop ceiling thing. You know what? It's got to come out of here, and that's got to be. But you know what? If we're selling it on a lease option or seller financing,
Well, you're right, because it
it's
has
staying.
the old acoustical tiles up here anyway.
Yeah. So it needs some stuff done.
So
there.
that's a dining room.
Oh wow! This is kind of. I need a kitchen. And here's a bath. Is there only one bath?
Yes.
Okay, well, this is it on your kitchen.
Uh-huh.
So that's kind of an odd thing to
Well,
have.
back in 27, that's what they did.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't need much in this bathroom, but I would definitely do a new tub enclosure if I was going to remodel and flip this, but it's probably going to be more like a lease option type of candidate, this area that we're looking in today. Primarily what we're looking for today is going to be the rental properties or lease options or seller financing, not the fix them up and flip them. These aren't your high-end homes. These are going to be our cheapies, but nice. I mean, this isn't bad. I mean, this is definitely livable.
Yeah, I
I
was
hate
gonna say, yeah, you need more, obviously, but, you know.
I mean, someone could put them in though over here, Deb. They could easily put in more cabinets right
Absolutely,
here.
Absolutely.
And we sold that other one that was smaller than this, remember that one on Rain?
And had-
It was only like this big and it didn't have any.
There was no room to
That's
put the
it.
stove,
Yeah.
because you couldn't open the one cabinet, and
Yeah.
put the stove in, that was terrible. I would,
What the heck is this? Do you know what that would be?
wash and dryer, maybe?
Yeah, but that's really weird because the door wouldn't even open. That's weird. But your refrigerator goes here, stove's over here, and you got room for stuff over here. Here's one bedroom, nice windows.
Big closet for an old house. I love the way they run the
Yeah, this
electric.
This was definitely very classy, you know. Actually, I bring with me in my car, I bring a bag of light bulbs just in case I want to replace light bulbs in a place, especially if we own it.
That's why they put the drop,
Why is that?
because all the plaster,
Yeah, it's
so they
awful.
just drop it.
And it's probably a lot easier, and you could just pull those back down. Those are right there. You could probably pull that back down and make it look better.
Oh, yeah.
I'd leave it that way.
Well,
This,
definitely
I would
for-
just pretty much clean this carpet.
Well, it depends what we're gonna do though, too.
Well, I was thinking seller financing, right?
Yeah, so if you do that, I wouldn't do anything.
No, right, no.
Kind of a cute little, have a little office area, have to put some
That's like just
electric.
two little teeny bedrooms. Oh, that's really, really little bedroom. And again, that, how's this for ceiling height right here, Deb? What do you think? Is that like adequate? For you it is. Come here, Deb.
Yeah, I wouldn't notice.
See, Debbie, you know, this is fine for a shrimp, but
Fine for
if you're
me.
tall like me, it's definitely not meat code, okay? And I had a pet urine or something.
Yeah.
Although it doesn't
But they
smell
do
too
have
bad.
Closets.
Yeah, they do have
closets,
This
so-
is better height than here.
Uh-huh.
But look, now this is, hey Jeff, this is your size too. I love to use it here.
Oh, yeah.
Come over here, Dad. You can fit in here.
No. Can I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I
It's just fine for Debbie.
I
You can
guess
be
I
sure.
That does look short.
But look now, here's a hot water heater for you too, Deb.
Yeah, let's look at it.
Look at this.
This is my house.
Have you ever seen a hot water heater like that?
Oh, that is. I wonder what size it is.
It's pretty big around, but it's
Exactly.
short, so it might still be. It's probably a 30 gallon.
Yeah.
Do you think?
I don't know.
I don't know. And is that the furnace over here too? Let's look. Let's look at the furnace. See how old that thing is. It's older, but it. And the heat's off in here, so it's hard to tell. This railing is too low, but I wouldn't probably replace it unless the city required it for a rental. Okay, that's it. Let's go. We're out of this one. And this no basement.
Right, no basement. No basement, but it has a nice garage.
It
But
does.
it have to, because really there's no storage.
Came from a bulk buyer group. They said they don't even have it secured yet. I mean, they bought it, but they don't have the lockbox on or anything yet, but it's wide open, so we're going in. This is what we do. But this one needs a lot more work. Nice neighborhood. This is the neighborhood. That's a gorgeous house. But you gotta be really, really careful. If you're going into a house that's unsecured and open, you want to go together, which is why we have Dylan, the camera. Right? But because you never know, someone could be squatting in there, looking in there, or whatever. Hello? Hello? Okay. Well, this is kind of cute, though. Almost got it, but I mean, I like the cove ceiling.
It's got a nice floor plan. I mean, it's,
Yeah, it just, I mean, it's carpet and trim in here, but it's not, and I like that little arch doorway. I like this arch doorway.
Caution, it's got an inner so don't turn the monitor.
Oh, well, the faucet's a little gone too, but actually, this is cute.
Very
anyway.
nice.
It's a great layout.
It is. Little bit of.
And some of that purple flooring's missing unless you were to put cabinets there or something.
Kind of goes like this too, but I mean, that's just typical for an old house, so.
Yeah.
But I like this, I like the cove, I like all that.
Yeah, like that is really pretty like that. And you can really make that stand out if you painted this color just slightly darker. If you really wanted to accent that. And the trim around the windows are nice.
And it does have hardwood floors.
Yeah. Wow, what are the bedrooms in here, Deb?
The size of this.
Deb.
No, I
She said, look at the size of this bathroom. It's a bedroom. But all the floor trim is missing. But that's not expensive. And then the door, and I mean,
closet.
and you could redo these floors, but I think this might have 4 bedrooms. Oh no, this is a bathroom.
That's the big bath.
This is the bathroom, but hey, the vanity's in there.
That's true, the vanity's there.
Jacuzzi tub, toilet. This just, this is so cool. There's a lot of neat features, Deb. Deb, you can be in the video. Come here.
Well, there's not room for all of us.
Well, this is kind of cool. They've got a lot of these little features. But look at this. It's down to the what do you call this?
The lath board? Is
Yeah, or
it,
whatever.
is it
What do you call that? I forgot the green board or whatever. Or yeah.
Is it plaster or? No, it's
Uh,
white.
And yeah, because this has got to be. This needs a new tub enclosure, of course, but it's not. It's not bad. I mean, it looks worse than it really is.
Yeah.
Because most of what's in here is not expensive stuff because you're going to paint anyways. So your guys can always touch up little holes and little dings in the wall. And this looks like crap here, but this is not a hard thing for them to fix. If they're doing the trim anyways, it's not a big deal.
I think we have some water issues.
They had water issues?
Well,
Well, the roof was not looking
looks to
good.
me like there's a big
Oh.
crack in the wall here. Look over here. There's a hole, not just a crack, an actual.
That might need some investigation.
That's.
But it's kind of dark in here, so it's hard to tell how much is in there, but you definitely want to have that inspected. And let's look. It doesn't look wet right now, it's raining.
No,
And that's just that, that iron, that's like the old stuff from the plaster, right?
Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's.
I don't know.
I mean, that's not.
Bedroom. This is the, okay, so there's 2 bedrooms down here, and this is actually the, furnace room and stuff. Wow, this is really weird. Okay, there's no furnace. Okay, the furnace is missing. Okay. Water heater's here, and the plumbing appears to be here, at least the copper here is here.
Yeah.
That's here, that's not cut. So that needs to be done.
Fuses.
Is this?
Probably needs electrical work. Because it's a fuses here.
And is this where the garage is? Okay, yep. Oh, this is a big garage, Deb. Interesting.
You know, this,
Yeah, see that issue? It's on here's on the other side of it, Deb. You can see light right. There's definitely some issue on the other side where that roof is, I bet. And you can see air right through there.
oh yeah.
So that's gonna, of course, the average home buyer, Joe home buyer, is not gonna like that at all. Average realtor is not gonna like that at all.
No, because that's mold. I mean, you can see
That's like some black moldy stuff up there. And can we take a picture of that because I'm gonna send that to the agent. You may not. I want to make sure they actually know. I'm gonna keep that on there and let's see if I can try to show them this. And well, let's go out the front door again. Oh, we gotta go up the stairs.
yeah, we both.
There's no basement. Oh, there are 2 bedrooms here. They're decent size. Let's look here.
2 bedrooms so far.
I like the hardwood floor thing. Wow, Debbie, this is like a 4-bedroom, Deb.
Cool.
Okay, there's potential in this house, okay? There is very much potential, but it needs work. Obviously. Obviously, right? This is a bedroom with a closet. Okay, over here. Or there. And there's another bedroom over here. Look at this little weird walkway. It's kind of, a little, this is a little odd, but there is another room back here. And this is a big room.
That goes right down.
Debbie, this is a 4-bedroom house.
That goes right down to the garage.
Which means as a 4-bedroom house, the price per month of this just went up drastically. So we may be able to put some money into those repairs before we rent it. And if you're gonna rent it, you gotta make those repairs. But other than that, this is a nice room. Look back here.
Well, you don't bump your head.
Well, it's fine for you. What are you talking about?
I don't have a problem with it, but yeah.
Isn't it a nice size room?
Yeah, it is.
Well, there's a good bedroom on the first floor too.
Yeah.
This house is better than the last one because there's bigger bedrooms.
Yep. And a lot of stuff. Look at treasures.
Oh, there could be $1 million buried back there. You never know.
I know.
You ever wonder if your guys actually, you know, when they're cleaning out our places,
Absolutely.
they find stuff, they get to keep it, you know?
Absolutely. Hey, there's an app machine, Wendy.
Do you need one?
I should.
Do you want to take it?
No. I would
Don't
use it.
repeat that, you know, we can't give the address in this house, just in case Debbie steals it. But yeah, there's sometimes there's a little, look at that antique headboard.
I know. Cool, huh?
Yeah, usually it's mostly just junk, but
Yeah.
you know what, sometimes I do find money. A lot of people just stuff money in their houses.
Yeah, especially if it's like an estate.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when you really
Older people, they, okay,
Yeah.
that's good, let's move.
So I mean, it's a possibility.
Okay, so
but boy,
these
it's
are
going to
gonna-
take a lot because
It's gonna take a lot.
that mold is it's.
Here's the corner. They patched it up there. It's gonna need a professional patch. That might have just been slapping on some tar up there, but it's definitely gonna need a professional patch. And it looks like it only has 1 layer of shingles, so it might be able to have another layer put on the entire roof so it's secure and not dripping inside. I don't see any evidence of new water in there. But the other thing is, this house has no gutters. So what's happening is, the water is just dripping straight down here. It's bumping up against this, and that's why there's rot inside the garage and then right here on the outside. If this was let to dry out, it may not even be dry rotted because it's not real soft. With gutters put on, you bring the water away from the house and then repaint that, it might be fine.
And there's also obviously issues.
I said it might need a whole new layer, but it looks like there's 1 layer, doesn't it? Deb?
Oh gosh,
me?
it does look like it, but I can't tell from down here.
Yeah, so this has got potential though because of the 4 bedrooms in the area, but okay. Okay, ooh, here, this is a hot home and it stinks. Smells like, I don't know if it's animal or what. Cute little fireplace. Very small little living area, but charming, but it's small. It just smells because I think they've had cats or dogs in here. Newer windows. Cute little kitchen. I mean, these are older and they're painted. Or no, they're not even painted. This is actually Formica, so it's actually better than being painted. Just, you can, I'd leave them. The only thing you might do to modernize it is maybe put some stainless steel knobs, but it's actually kind of cute. Someone who likes country, not me, would like this. Cute. That goes to the basement. We'll wait for Debbie to come on in. I keep forgetting my mag light out there yet. But this is cute.
Yeah, I was gonna say it is cute, and actually the garage isn't as bad as it looks. The doors are
Really?
just off kilter. So it's not, I mean, it needs some work, but it's not horrible. Cute little fireplace.
I think it's adorable. And you know what? I think
Nice
makes
windows.
this, all nice windows. But this makes this actually look smaller, this wall. This wall being here closes this room in. Because if that was gone, it wouldn't feel as small.
Right, you're right, because that would be,
But we wouldn't take it out because it wouldn't be worth it. But.
no, but you're right, because that would make this whole thing part of the living room.
Now I bet you that these are hardwood floors under here. And I gotta figure out if I can find out. So what we do is we usually try to find a spot in the closet, okay? You usually look for your carpet layers and find out where they didn't tack it down right. Like right here. Like right here, it's just kind of laid in here. And, oops, okay. And sure enough, see, I don't know if you can see that. That's beautiful hardwood floors right there. If you can see that's nice, that nice looking, they've covered them up. So these could probably be, because these carpets are dirty, they could probably be lifted and might have good hardwood floors. These are tacked down better in here to really check, but most likely it's gone through the whole house. Question is whether or not they're destroyed when you open them up. A little bit of drywall patching here, some kind of mildewy looking stuff here, and I don't know what that would be from. It might just be because sometimes when the houses are, you know, the heat and electric is turned off before the bank repossesses them, there can be some moisture issues in the home, either the ceiling condensation. It could be just that. We could look outside, but it doesn't look like it's come through the drywall. It looks like it's sitting on it. And then the little stuff, that's so easy stuff, but it scares buyers. It's beautiful hardwood floors.
Oh, good, good.
So-
I would assume it would be in the age, so.
Yeah, and you can kind of tell sometimes, like especially when the doors, this kind of thing, I don't know, this tends to go with, what is it, 50s, early 60s. These kind of doors tend to, I don't know why, but they always go with hardwood floors, it seems like.
That's true.
If you-
They're probably because of the same age.
Yeah, they're kind of in that same area, yeah.
Yep,
And I
exactly.
was showing how you could pull it up from the carpet in the corner of a bath, if they're not tacked down
Usually in
right.
the closet, yeah.
And really, it'd be good, I almost cut my finger on that one over there, because the tack strips
Yep.
or the staples.
That's why you have to be just careful.
And I wish I had my pliers, and I have my little toolkit out in the car, and I didn't bring it in, but usually I just pull it up that way and check it out that way. But see, yeah, here's the garage out here, so we can kind of see from here without going out there. The roof is definitely older, but it doesn't look like it's bad. I certainly wouldn't replace a roof ever until it needs it. The garage doors are the ones that, you know, pretty much are the worst part of it. And other than that, it's mostly paint. The exterior part of it looks like it just needs to be painted, and that's not expensive. $400 or something, and you could have heck, you could have a teenager college kid do that part of it. Here's the bath. Oh, nice ceramic. It's not bad. It's different.
It's not bad. It's not
I mean-
bad. I mean, there's a few little things, and it's, you know, I don't think there's a top for some reason.
Yeah.
So you just maybe do a surround because there's a lot of cracking in that.
Yeah, and you probably just reglaze this tub because it's faded. Some of the porcelain right here has come off at the bottom, and it's very expensive to take these old galvanized tubs out just because they're so heavy, they're hard to dispose of, and they take a lot to yank out. It's better to just reglaze them, and I usually get them reglazed for about $250, $200 to $250. And then this, you could actually reglaze this tile too if you didn't like this color, or just put acrylics around it instead and make it easier. These are kind of cute.
And these are kind of cool. See, this goes right through to this big one in here. It's kind of
Oh, so you can put your little linen towels right in there.
Yeah. However, there is
Rare.
medicine.
Yeah, although I kind of like this
I do too.
mirror.
Yeah.
I actually kind of like these dragonflies, but it's too much. You know, most people are not gonna like that. Yeah, see, that's kind of the old houses. Let's see the basement in this one. Because this is a nice house.
It's not bad. This is pretty much, you know, Get rid of the wallpaper, you almost have to do that, but I mean, even the cabinets.
I leave these because these are Formica, Deb, and you could probably get some paint and just touch up those little corners where they're nicked. But other than that, I leave them.
I would too.
Because the average person who's gonna rent or buy this house in this area is gonna be thrilled with it. So now, let's go down here. The Highland homes never have lights on. Oh, you got yours? Okay, let's.
I just stuck it in my pocket.
This is like a finished basement. Wow. Wow, look at this.
Okay.
This is
Well,
not
above your
bad.
head, just be careful.
I know, it's not exactly.
That's how that went over us.
Okay, let's look at
Wow,
this.
it is a big basement for.
Because you know what, this is a ranch and this is a nice, you know, this is a finished great, this is a great house.
Old heat used to be.
Oh, okay, whoa, okay, now this is a monstrous thing.
Could not get it
Okay.
to light.
Used to be oil, now gas. I couldn't get it to light.
So you know you're gonna need a furnace.
Okay, well, this thing is a monster anyways. Let's look at this thing. You know, if it did light, look how big this darn thing is. It's rusted down here. It's gotta be really inefficient. I mean, it's probably like a, you know.
Exactly, because it even has the old,
In-
that's so dangerous.
That? What
Yeah.
is?
Not having any of this stuff, isn't it dangerous?
I don't know, it probably, yeah, this is like a plastic, you're probably right, that's not even up to code. But this looks brand new, found already winterized and bone dry. But it looks brand new. This looks brand new, it needs a little, you know, what do you call those, the runoffs or whatever?
Release valve.
Release, okay. Pressure
I'm
release.
trying to see if they can, I don't know
See
where
a
to
date?
look to see a date, actually.
Usually there's some kind of,
We should know that, shouldn't we?
maybe we should know that.
We don't know that. We should.
It's somewhere in this, the coat right here, let's see, I think, hold on. They do tell you when they're made.
What's this? Is that anything? Okay.
2004.
Okay.
It says at the end 2004, but I don't know if that's when it was, I don't know if that happens to be the year 2004 because that would be really old, and this looks brand new. This does not look that
Well, we
old.
know it's not any older than 2004 anyway. And if you get a good one, I just figured it should last 15 years.
See, okay, now here's a way you can also look at the flooring to see what's up here. And these are like, now this is underneath the kitchen. And
And do we have, we do have copper.
copper, okay, and it's not stolen, so that's a good thing.
So
It's always a good thing in a HUD home
So
or
far,
a vacant
so good.
property. Okay, so this furnace though, they may have to also redo the vents, of course, because this is way too big, what's coming out of there. But it's probably, would be a great idea to have a new furnace, and it's really only about $1,500 installed to have a new furnace, so it's gotta go, because this thing, I have no clue. I haven't seen one this old in a long time, Deb.
Me either.
But you know what, it probably lasted forever because the old ones did.
But see, and it was oil too, which oils were different looking.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's see what they say. This property has been winterized. This is interesting, they have the notes on here. They don't usually. This is, that could not be the whole electrical panel. Debbie, could it? That could not be. Debbie, that could not be. That's a problem.
You'd have to, yeah, you'd have
That doesn't even, I've never seen anything like that. There's gotta be something more.
There's nothing over on this side?
No. But at least it's big enough that you could put something, a big box.
Well, you might, yeah, you definitely.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like
I'll have
this.
to look over on the other side again. I
Let's see
know,
what if it says in.
I know right
This
here.
property has a gas water heater, okay. I don't see anything.
You know, the downspout drops the water right there on the outside, so it's not
And-
surprising it's not leaking, really.
Oh, yeah, it's amazing it's not.
Yeah.
This is really a decent basement, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's very useful, very usable for somebody.
Another breaker.
Yeah, see if you can see another panel. Electrical panel we're looking for. Because that just, it doesn't look right.
No,
I've never seen a panel like that before, so.
it's pretty small.
Okay, I'm gonna look upstairs too. Well, I don't think it'd be up there though.
Alright, so basically we have a furnace.
Okay, yeah, so it needs
Furnace electrical.
furnace, electrical, or the main things, rip up the carpets, paint. This baby's ready to go. And a little bit in the bathroom. A little bit in the garage door. Ooh, it's cold in here though. Where's my little,
Where's your hand warmer?
where's my little hotties? These are, you gotta have these if you're in a cold place. in the winter. Debbie turned me on to these things. Little hotties, you can get them at Costco or I buy them on eBay because I'm cheap looking for a deal. But you can put them in your shoes. We have them in our shoes and put them in your pocket. It's a great neighborhood because it's mostly brick ranches along here. And there's a couple frame homes like this one. But Debbie just got here and she said, what'd you say about the roof, Deb?
Oh,
Go ahead.
have
Debbie tell you.
Weird whoop-de-doos.
Whoop-de-doos. That's our new word for roof issues. Whoop-de-doos.
It does.
But it does.
They're not like, oh, it's actually in the...
A lot of the shingles are kind of turning up in the corner.
Well, they are too, yeah.
So it actually is probably going to need a new roof. And if it's one level, you can go over it. One layer. It looks like it is one layer.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I would say. Yeah.
Now, Deb, she's like, I would never go over one layer with, another layer. And I'm like, yeah, but you're not going to live here. And it just has to be a good roof for the next person coming on. It's a lot more expensive to do the tear off. If it was your own home, yeah, you want to tear it off. But if it's a property that you're going to sell, you want to do that as long as it is flat enough. The problem is sometimes with the whoop-de-doos on there, that the roofers, when they re-shingle over it, it's still going to look like some whoop-de-doos on there. So just going to depend on what the roofer says when they look at it, if they're going to be able to get those all nailed down where they're flat. But it's got a lot of brick issues here, and I don't know if that's because of water damage. And those might be able to just be cemented back up or whatever. It could just be because of water running down here, or maybe they see like right here they've got the water just that's a really bad spot for it. I think there's a basement here, right?
Yeah, but isn't this just fake?
Yeah, it is, but still you could get it back up there if you wanted.
Yeah.
They could glue that back, or I mean, whatever they do, cement compound or whatever. This is a little bit falling. That's really cheap to fix. That's really inexpensive, but it looks like crap. So the average homeowner, buyer, would think that was too much work. See how it is? You never want your gutter to just drop right by the house and the foundation, because that is a for sure issue. It's all water just sitting right down there, right by your foundation, causes water in your basements, and then everyone freaks out about water in the basement. Usually, this should have come down further, and it should go out. And it should have a runaway pan.
That's what they say, to actually go around when you have a heavy rain, to go around, walk outside of your house all the way around and make sure there's no water laying right up against it. That's how you can really tell where you have an issue. That's great
advice, Deb, because, and that's, you're sitting here, now we have a little bit of rain today, but you can see this is just dropping now. They did have this cutter extension, but let me just show you. Even if it was like, well, it's supposed to be like that, number one, it's not going to hold, because it should go, this should go on here first, and then down. I don't know, it's got the wrong order there. But that's what's causing this issue with that brick. I can almost be assured of that, because it's all, and there's no gutters up in here. So whatever's happening here is just dropping right down here. And that's why they have cement along here. I bet you anything there was a water problem. They're trying to keep the water out of there. But see, those brick things are actually leaning toward the house instead of away. I'd probably pull those out and bring dirt in and grade away from the house. Plant some seed and grade that away versus having those right there. But anyways, we'll see if there's issues inside. Wow, okay, well. Hey, the whoop-de-doos are coming to play. That's going to scare the average home buyer. That's going to scare a lot of realtors again, This is weird. How they have the front window frosted?
Does it peel? It looks like on this corner it's peeled.
This might either the bank put that there, which is not a bad idea, actually. I'd leave that right now. But either that or it's someone who's just like totally into privacy. Like dark houses or something.
This house has been pending. So it's been back on the market. It just came back on the market. It was actually in August. So.
Wow. So someone bought it. This is what? What?
Some food that's been there forever.
Oh, let's take a video of that one. That's cool. But wait. Okay, look at this. First of all, let's look at the good stuff. This is a really nice kitchen. Look at all these cabinets here, Deb. This hardwood floor could be beautiful.
Oh, nice.
How many hardwood floors in there?
Mm-hmm.
But then you get to this. This is worse.
Kitchen, yeah.
And these are not good cabinets, but in there, those are better. Okay, so what do you think that was, Debbie?
Cake?
It looks like a cake. I don't know, but here. Would you like a bite?
Well, if you're sick, Dylan, you're sick. Maybe that's it. You can have some
Penicillin.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so that's an
All right,
interesting.
so it just needs a total kitchen.
Yeah, and this is actually a decent faucet. But yeah, it's
Pretty much.
either that or Deb. You know what? A friend of mine does with these kind of kitchens, because the cabinets look like they're solid and they actually have a pretty good layout. He has this really cool paint that he uses, and he either does them in contemporary like black, really cool. It's almost like a shellac type of paint.
so it's like a lacquer, like a
And
lacquer.
he said it's really cool and it's cheap. And then he puts on stainless knobs and makes it look really contemporary.
Well, you know what? For that, that's
For this kind of
great
house, I would.
for these.
Yeah.
You know, get rid of this. And,
Yeah, just do a new countertop
Because
that would be
you're right.
like contemporary,
The
and then a new
cabinets are-
flooring.
That would be kind of cool. You're right.
And I think we should try it sometime because I think it might be
I do too.
cheaper. Because these are nice solid. These are really nice. You know what?
Solid wood.
These are actually nice solid wood. If they were cleaned up and different knobs, they might be different looking.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think they're actually quite nice. This is
So-
interesting.
What is this?
Another room, but I don't know. That's kind of strange.
What are you finding in
Is this the
there?
only place you
Oh,
access it? Maybe not.
wow.
But let's see.
That is not the way you get to it, is it?
I don't know. I'm gonna see.
Hopefully there's another way to get to it.
You know what? No, I'll bet this is childcare. I bet she did childcare in here.
Oh.
Because usually, you know, it
Just
just
why would there be a little heater thing?
probably because there's no heat in here, probably. It's probably in addition, there's no heat. So you had to do, she had to get some auxiliary heat.
Wow. I wouldn't want my kid coming in with this little thing right there.
Well, I don't know that it is gas.
Yeah. Yeet. If that was talking, or you're right, or this was just their family room. But you know what you could do?
It's just weird to have it like this, though.
We gotta figure out if there's a way on the end of the hallway or somewhere back in there. If we
make
could bring
it
a door
like-
normal.
Well, the only reason I say childcare is because I got the half door, and it's got a lock.
Yeah.
So it's almost like totally separated from the house. That's what.
Yeah.
Because I sold one to a woman, and that's exactly what she wanted. was
Really?
this layout.
Yeah, nice
See the-
garage.
You see the.
Oh yeah, the little child. Yeah, and there's a
Yeah.
couple swing sets. Not just one. There's a big one.
So that just leads me to
Yeah.
believe that. So interesting.
And
nice
central
room.
air. By the way, Deb, nice new central air looking unit
Yeah.
back there.
I saw that.
A good
and a nice
compressor.
garage with a little
Yeah.
covered area.
That's
so.
cute. And but see the garage shingles too. Those are really whoop-de-doo.
Okay, this
But-
is a decent panel.
But you know, is there a good panel?
Yeah, decent panel.
But here's the thing too, is if you're doing work in here anyways, your furnace guy can bring a couple extensions up through the attic and drop heat down here. It's not that expensive, maybe $500 or something.
You're right. You're gonna, yeah.
But but this is not bad either. If you're gonna, if you just but you gotta enclose that thing.
Right, exactly. It looks kind of weird just sitting out there.
Yeah, it's not enclosed the right way. I'm sure. I'm sure that's
It's
not up
supposed
to
to
code.
set in, I'm sure,
Yeah, it probably is supposed to be built all the way in.
fireplace. So.
But it's weird. And
This is
who wants?
so.
That may not be big enough to heat that addition. That might be why.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Hot water heater is up to,
No, the hot water heater's older.
but that doesn't mean anything. Ours worked for 25 years that we know of. It was old.
Yeah, that's true.
So sometimes you just.
If they're good, but sometimes if it's not winterized, that one was. Okay, this is okay, no, there's no light on in here, so it's not worth coming in. But wow, look at, okay, is this a one bath house?
It is one bath.
Okay, the one bath house, the sink is this big, the bowl.
I know, look at that.
It's cute, but
It
it
is
is like that big. I've never seen, it is cute. It looks like a wet bar sink. And if that's your only sink to wash your face, brush
You're
your
right,
teeth,
that's not.
for a whole house, that's really small. But you know what, there is room to change that.
Oh, it does have a half bath though.
Oh, it does?
It does have a half
Where?
somewhere. I don't know. It must be upstairs.
Oh, is there an upstairs?
Oh, it's gotta be. There's only one bedroom, isn't there?
Oh,
down there?
yeah, you're right. Okay, now, again, here we are. I'm
Okay,
gonna
now
look-
could
I gotta
you-
bring my things in.
Okay, now here's the question though. Where
Yes.
could you open it up to the other room?
Right
If this is a bedroom.
Here.
Oh.
Don't you think? Okay, I want you to knock on this wall, okay? And I'm gonna go on the other side and see where it comes in.
Okay. There's plumbing right here.
Oh, shoot, hold on, let's see.
There's plumbing.
Yeah, right, hold on. There's a bathtub right there. Shoot,
Yeah,
that's
see
the bathtub.
Yeah.
There isn't a way.
Unless you take this as not a bedroom, unless.
Yeah, but you don't wanna mess up a
know.
bedroom. Unless you, well, the only other thing you could do too is,
take this out maybe and open this up more.
Maybe if you made that your doorway instead of this, you could close this off really, make this your washer and dryer room or something.
I mean, there's some possibilities, so.
The only thing they had to have done stackable washer and dryer right here. How else could they fit that with that tub?
Can't, yeah.
But you know, if this was cleaner and nicer looking, you could almost do, if this was a stackable, it's still.
Yeah, you're still not gonna have room, so you have to. It'll take a little.
I don't know. It's weird, but at least it's a nice.
But you have enough room. I mean, you have a room, because even if you did something here where you came out here and made this room a little smaller and made this the laundry room kind of thing, you know, I mean, there's different things you could do.
You're right. Yeah, because there's enough room in here. You could almost use that closet over there as your laundry or something. I don't know, open it up to the master bedroom on the other side, or make this a master bedroom.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We have to go upstairs yet.
And make the other one like a sitting room. Let's see what the bedrooms look like up there.
Yeah. Because I mean, it's the possibilities here.
You always got to look at what it could be, and most people can't visualize. You know, tenants can't visualize. The average home buyer, Debbie, you work with home buyers all the time. Can they visualize much?
No. Oh my gosh, I laughed. I laughed, as a matter of fact, the other day. She's like, I looked at the pictures and it was gutted. Well, you know what? It was totally not gutted. The kitchen was there, the bathroom was there. It was just a mess. It was just dirty.
They couldn't visualize that,
To
huh?
her, she's thinking it's a gutted. So
Cool, look what I found. A secret hideaway.
What?
Look at this. Okay, wait. Okay, it's
Pull it
pushed in, it's supposed to come out.
Oh.
Looks like with the hinges, but it goes back into the little crawl.
Cool.
I just want to know if this is, there's another half bath up here, and is this 2 bedroom or 3?
Should be 3 up here.
So it's a 4 bedroom house?
Right, it doesn't have a basement.
It does not.
That's why I looked at it anyway, because it was a 4 bedroom.
There's another bookshelf thing. There's one right there. Look at it. Close that thingy up.
Yeah.
Kick it. And I'll see, that's cute.
It's cute how they made it a bookshelf, actually.
Yeah. This is a nice big room.
That one over there is pretty small.
You can either paint the floor in here or do carpet. I mean, it depends on how high-end you go. So now this might be a place for your hot water heater and furnace.
Oh. Okay.
No, yeah, and wash it. Well, wait, go back. Because if your hot water heater is old and that furnace isn't big enough,
Right.
boom, this is right here.
Because it's right over the top
Yeah.
of it. Or where it is.
Yeah. And
Wow. Wow, talk about a lot of closets.
now here's another idea. Deb, over here, you've got 2 choices here. With this, you've got enough room to open this up and put that as your washer and dryer, or put a tub up here, because this is deep enough to put a tub there. And when you want a full bath up here versus down there, when there's 3 bedrooms up.
Yes, and then maybe you could put a doorway if you take the bathroom out.
Yes.
How about into the other room?
Make that a half bath.
Yes.
Yeah, you could. Or
Possibilities, I mean.
could you put a laundry room up here somehow?
Yeah.
You could actually, one of these closets.
If you'd want it in a bedroom, in a bedroom, you know.
Yeah.
I like the king, you know, the throne. I like that.
Debbie, I don't know if you'd.
I'm not sure if my feet would touch.
Her feet would be dangling. Oh, I can't reach. Or it's a miniature toilet, they had to put it up, or there's some kind of plumbing underneath or something.
Funny though. Okay, I'm freezing.
Yeah, okay, that's not bad though.
I know, but we're running really late.
Okay, let's
A
go.
lot of time figuring these houses out.
Okay, this is a good one, I like this one.
So.
Is this East Point? Is this East Point?
This is, yeah. The rest of them.
But you know what, this is cute, Dad, because it's got the little. I don't like the parquet floor, I'm not into parquet, but.
Actually, no, this is real parquet.
Yeah, it's real old parquet.
It's not the Virgo kind of stuff.
Yeah. And then this has got this nice little dining room here. It's got a nice sunroom back here. People would like this. Put ceramic tile down there instead of linoleum, which is going to fade like it has. Ceramic tile would be great.
Yeah. That's, yeah, the garage
And the garages.
needs a little bit of.
Yeah, the gutters are kind of hanging down, but it shouldn't be a big thing to have that gutter run. And maybe the painted on that side. The reason it's yucky there is because that gutter's broken there.
Yeah.
And the garage door needs to be painted. It's got a little.
Just needs a
It's a little bit of rust. It needs some Rust-Oleum paint and everything. Okay. I wish they would turn heat on some of these.
Yeah,
We've got a bar down here, a party bar.
at least they're starting to leave a lot of the
Hey, it's got a wet bar and everything, yeah?
heat, the electricity on in a lot of them.
Yeah, but they're not in this one.
Yeah,
Oh, this is?
Yeah.
Then let's turn on the lights down here. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, because they're learning that the sump pumps and that just.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Yeah.
This is nice. See this at? And this bar over here. Let's see. Turn the lights on right there. See this right there? Can you?
Sure.
Let's see how it looks. Because it's got. This is nice down here.
Mm-hmm.
Really, it
Wow.
needs nothing down here but cleaning.
Very nice.
You know, and then here's the
Yes.
laundry room. I can't really tell on that furnace, but it looks newer. It's the smaller one, so it's probably a little bit newer.
A little bit newer than the
And then
last.
this looks newer, the humidifier.
Plumbing. Looks like the plumbing's here.
Nice to have electricity, please. Where did I have this light? It's not bad.
That's not bad.
This is very usable for someone.
Is that where this was, Len?
What?
Did you?
Yeah, I turned it, yeah, right there. You didn't? Oh, then I unscrewed the light bulb. It's gonna be hot. Sorry, Deb.
That's a little bit of tile work.
Debbie, nice bathroom.
Really? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's the most modern one we've seen in years. For
Oh yeah.
foreclosure, don't you think?
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
It's very nice. It did a nice tile job and everything. Man, I'm gonna take that bowl for one of mine.
That is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay, nice video.
I don't like paneling.
This is a good one, Dad. We should go for this one. You know why? Because this one, it's not on a busy street. And it's got a nice basement. This kitchen, actually, I like the kitchen.
Bids due by 2/22. So is that tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so.
I agree. I wouldn't do much to that either. Other than the other side, you do need to do some things too. Oh, cool. I like that. I like that closet. Oh, I love these built-in drawers. Okay, let's got some. If you could probably go. Where does this one go? Actually, it's pretty. I can't believe how clean these attic spaces are. They did a good job up here. Old window up here, though. I haven't been looking at that, but I don't know about this one. Is there a back door?
What's that? The little key goes to that one probably, right? No, no back door.
Yeah, but this is.
No, see, this is not good right here.
It's locked as well, though.
They're missing that. That's dropping right there by the house, so that's not good. But nice three-dimensional shingles. I like that. The windows look good. The siding looks great. This garage door is up. I don't know if it comes down or if it's even. Ooh, it's a heavy one. Oh, I think it's bent. Hold on. See? Oh, here we go. It's not going to come down because this track is bent. So someone's going to need to put new tracks in. The door may be fine. I can't tell. But it's going to need new tracks for sure. Other than that, okay, I think Debbie's done. Whoa. Now this is something that can be probably leveled off a little bit when it's warmer. Oh, lovely carpet.
Nice.
Gosh, I love this. This looks like a cabin up north. And green. These are bizarre, but again, I probably might try to paint these and put linoleum down here or ceramic tile. If you're gonna keep it as a rental, ceramic tile is a great way to go because you know it's gonna last a lot longer than ripped linoleum, and you really have to do if you're gonna keep it as a long-term rental. Oh, nice rubber floors though. Hey, here's the actual living room. So, nice, normal, a little bit of cove ceilings, hardwood floors to be refinished, they're not bad. No sign of leakage in the roof, which the roof looks new anyways. 2-bedroom on this floor, looks like. They're not big, but a lot of these old houses, they're not.
Nice windows, any newer windows?
Yeah, the windows are newer. This bedroom, nothing fancy about this. This mostly just needs to be, the flooring, you know, I would redo the hardwood floors in this house. And mostly paint so far from what I see. It's a clean, nice house. It's got nice stainless doorknobs, which I like to put on properties. Of course, some of them haven't been done, and this is dated looking right here. But again, here, this is, I don't know what they did here, but maybe they just never, maybe they fixed that pipe at some point and never fixed this drywall, but I don't.
I can hear you loud and clear.
I can hear you up there, Deb. So it wouldn't be good if you're in here showering and someone's up there watching you. Oh, we'd have to get that fixed for sure. But this is up open, but it's mostly drywall stuff here. And I would just probably put a new tub enclosure around this where we go kind of around that window as well. Unless you liked that peach, or someone liked that peach type of ceramic tile. Again, I don't know if the bathtub it needs to be reglazed or not, but it could look brand new. If you're ceramic tile guys here, have them do this ceramic tile in the bathroom to match that of the kitchen. Leave a couple extra sample pieces here somewhere hidden, either up in the attic. You know, if you ever had to come back and touch it up, that you've got that ceramic tile that goes with this particular home. And then a new vanity, new toilet. Easy to fix, mostly just painting, cleaning in here. And Debbie's up here, so, oh, nice orange carpet. I don't think they've ever replaced the carpet in the time this house was built.
I think you're right.
This is the original carpet, I pretty much guarantee it.
Well,
1940s
yeah.
or 50s.
Yeah, and they may not have actually had this room completed when it was in the 50s, although the light picture looks like it.
Oh, there's the bathroom, right?
Yep,
You
that's
heard
right.
me
I can
down
hear
there.
you. Yeah.
But this is not a bad sized bedroom. Couple windows have some broken sills, it looks like, but those are not expensive to fix. And depending on what you do with this, you may not need to do that at all. This would cost about, I don't know if they'd have to do the whole window, but typically my windows cost about $250 installed new for this kind of vinyl double clad window. But this particular, if it only needs the uppers, maybe they're less. I'd have to ask my window guy, but it's not a huge issue either way. Some people get upset about that. And now these old knotty pine, I don't think I would get rid of that because some people actually like it. But I would see what's underneath here. If it's the old pine floors, you might be able to paint that like a beige floor and porch paint. And that looks pretty nice, or carpet it, either way. But the paint's gonna be a cheaper way to go, and people really like that. I'd get rid of this kind of green up here somehow. Whew. But nice closets, and it's a nice little house. I think it's got a basement too, so we're gonna go down and check out the basement. Is the basement over here? Yeah. Okay, how is it? Wet? Wow, another big furnace and wet because, okay, where's it wet? Hold on.
It's coming in from the driveway side, I would imagine, isn't it?
No, not from the driveway side.
Did you go around that way?
There was, I didn't go over here to see where this is coming through.
We have some major wide cracking going on here, but.
Okay, well, look at it, it's got this old fuse panel, so that's gotta be, it doesn't have to be updated, but we would probably recommend that we would update that. It's not that expensive, about $700. Hot water heater looks, but this got a big furnace again. Ooh, the second one we've seen today. Yeah, you're right. See, now some of this, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a very, well, it's kind of bowing in, so that might freak out the average buyer.
But I mean, those things can also be taken care of. So
Yeah.
it's not huge, it's just something you can keep in mind.
Yeah, but the average buyer, that might scare, so you really have to fix that and make sure that you now, it's leaking from somewhere out there. We'd have to look out there on that side. It's the other neighbor's side. Maybe it gutters down. The water meter is sitting down there. They remove it to make sure there's no water usage during the time it's vacant. Plumbing all here, Deb. Looks like old galvanized, right? Yep. Where's the laundry tub? Right there. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a bad basement. It's got to be fixed up, but it's got potentials. And actually, you know what? Over here, it's pretty good ceiling height.
Yeah.
You know?
Little dry lock. And
Yeah. We just got to find out what's causing that over there, and it could be the cracks there. Those need to be filled with mortar and sealer and painted with dry lock and whatever's causing it on the outside fixed.
yep. That's the main thing. So yeah, it's not a bad house. I don't know if it's...
And then, you know, if we're looking at what's causing that water in the basement, now if we look over here, this is like the neighbors and stuff that each other's drive. But if you look way down in there, there's a seal or an opening crack right against the foundation, and that particular slab is going towards the house, and it's an open area where the water just goes in there. So we would just have to get that all hydraulic cement filled and running this way and not that way. So we can get that fixed.